Shalawam, I'm your brother Yahawashi from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalawam. Just a quick lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Going into the Lord hears our cry once more. And, by we, I mean the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of today. Furthermore, the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, because the hopeful elect is the only ones crying into their power, to be delivered. Just as we was crying unto our power in ancient Egypt, we're crying unto our power to be delivered, once more here in the spiritual Egypt in Babylon, the great America. All right, and the Lord will hear our cry. Okay, He is hearing our cry. Okay, and getting it within the scriptures, what happened in ancient Egypt. This is the book of Exodus. This is the book of Exodus chapter 2. And we're going to get straight to the point. This is Exodus chapter 2 and verse 23. It says, "And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage." You see, we was in captivity, all right, in ancient Egypt. No different, here and today. We're still in captivity under the modern day Pharaoh, being Sleazy E. Okay, the so-called white man Esau. Okay, it says, "And the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried." Now that sounds familiar, right? When we read in Ezekiel 9 and 4, we read about that spiritual mark that's being placed upon men, all right, that's sighing and crying unto Yahawashi. For what? For all, the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him," which this is an angel with a writer's inkhorn, all right, to mark particular men, all right. It says, "And the angel said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem," which Jerusalem, it is a people before it's a place, Yasharahla, city of peace. All right, and that goes for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of today. And it says, "And set a mark," a spiritual mark, which is a dawah, all right, spiritual mark of exemption from judgment, "upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." So, the hopeful elect men, the hopeful elect of Yahawashi here in this spiritual Egypt, according to Revelation 11 and 8, this place, America, is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. We're sighing and crying, just as we did in ancient Egypt. So jumping back in Exodus 3, 2 and 23, it says, "And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto Yahawah by reason of the bondage." So the Lord is hearing us just like He heard us back then, man. Okay? And matter of fact, let me back up that point. Let's go to the book of Psalms real quick, right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 34, I believe. Let's see, like I said, it's just a quick lesson. Psalms chapter 34 and verse 17. It says, "The righteous cry," okay? You hopeful elect. "The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles." So you see, the Lord is about to bring a great deliverance unto us, out of Babylon, the great America. And from the four corners, because we got brothers scattered throughout the four corners, but the bulk of the Israelites are here in Babylon the Great, America, man. So back in Exodus 2 and 24, it says, and Yahawah heard their groaning, and Yahawah remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. See, the Lord is bringing back that remembrance once more, man. All right, because we're the descendants of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And the Lord going to make good on his promise, man. Okay, that he made unto our forefathers, man. It's gonna fall upon us. The inheritance, the descendants, excuse me. All right. All right, the inheritance is going to fall upon the descendants, which we are the Israelites, man. Okay, it says, verse 25, and Yahawah looked upon the children of Israel and had respect unto them. And I want to get that in the NLT, that last verse, right? This is Exodus 2 and 24. Well, actually, verse 25, excuse me. It says, he looked down on the people of Israel and knew it was time to act. So the Lord is about to move on our behalf, man. All right, and it's a beautiful thing, because actually this salvation, is about to supersede, the deliverance in ancient Egypt. And I'll read that in closing, for the lack of time. It says, Jeremiah 16 and 14, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahweh Shall liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. This is talking about ancient Egypt, which we read their account. We were sighing and crying unto Yahweh Shai, man, unto our power, man, Yahawah. Okay, in verse 15 it says, but the Lord Yahweh Shai liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, which is America. Okay, it says where the bulk of the Israelites are. All right, scattered via captivity. It says, and from all the lands whither he have driven them. And that was what I was going into earlier. Brothers scattered all throughout the four corners of the earth, according to Deuteronomy 28:64. And also you could read 28:68, man. All right, via captivity. Brothers are all over, man. Okay. It says, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. You see that point? Okay. The Lord remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And the Lord is hearing our cry once more here in the spiritual Egypt. So deliverance is coming, man. All right, we know that time to where Yahawashi is bringing that salvation into the house of Israel. Furthermore, the hopeful elect, we know that time is right around the corner, man. How do we know? Via the signs, man. All right, measuring the time according to 2nd Esdras 9 and 1, man. So it was just a quick lesson through the Spirit. This lesson was prompted. It prompted me to go to a lesson when I heard, within this morning, we have a little meeting before, we get to work at the plantation. And, this something along the lines within the book that we read in the morning, went into the children of Israel, crying unto, the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, man. And we're doing that, once more here today in the name of his son, Yahawashi, man. So Lord will, this is edifying through the Spirit. I'm going to end off by giving all praises unto Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Halalyam, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto you hopeful elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalawam.